What's up guys and welcome to today's video, and here we are in Bologna. So we left Florence. Now gonna have a quick coffee and lunch in Bologna, and we're gonna have dinner in another city. We're heading to Verona later on, but we're gonna stop here for 4 hours. Came by train. It was 35 minutes from Florence to Bologna, 36 minutes. Now I'm just searching for a nice place to have a good cup of coffee, because I heard that there are some very nice coffee shops here, and pasta and pizza are mandatory here. So Operation Carb Loading definitely continues. And I'm here in a place called Venci, which is very, very famous all over Italy. I still didn't try, but something is telling me that it's like a duty. You need to try something like this, which is, I think these are the most famous ice creams here in Italy. Venci has been flirting with me since Rome, then Florence, and then again here in Bologna. So definitely I need to try it. Anyway, let's explore a bit the city. Let's get some steps, and let's see how the city is structured and what is waiting for us. Okay, so I just finished a nice cup of coffee in this very known cafe here in Bologna, which is called Café Terzi. Very good one in terms of quality of the coffee. So it's not a place to work and to chill. It's a very small but Italian, like very typical Italian coffee shop. I think it was one of the best coffees I had so far. And if you know me, and if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now. 3 things that I always search when I'm traveling is the best coffee shops, second one, best restaurants, and the third one, or actually this should be the first one, the best gyms, which is not applicable to Italy because I came here only for 6 days, so I didn't have time to go to the gym. I'm getting 25,000 steps per day, which is enough. Some bodyweight workouts in the morning, and that's more than enough to get me going. So after this nice cup of coffee, we're going to explore a bit of the city. Everything looks very close, so Bologna, it's not a big city. So let's just walk 30 minutes before lunch, and let's see what's waiting for lunch here in Bologna. Okay, so as promised, Bologna, we need to try a pizza. We're now in l'Antica Pizzeria, which apparently is one of the best pizzas here in Bologna. But I deserve, get already 12,000 steps, so let's see this pizza. But from what I see around me, it looks huge, so definitely Operation Carb Load continues. However, important thing to notice, so even though it's kind of like every day is kind of a cheat meal or something, like you can eat pizza every day. By the way, don't take advantage of it every day when you're traveling, like 3 or 4 days, as long as you keep some main principles in mind. Like, don't go for soda, for example. I always drink water, that's a non-negotiable. Then I don't eat dessert, so I try to keep these main principles, try to keep it as clean as possible, then just walk before, walk after, and stick to water without drinking soda or adding fries or dessert. So it's still possible to eat your favorite things as long as you keep some principles in mind. So go for your pizza, stick to water, get your steps, and you're good to go. Alright, so it seems we have a problem here because this is way bigger than I thought. This is literally the biggest pizza that I had in my life. So I don't know if you have any idea, but I'm gonna put here the phone so that you see the size of the pizza compared to the phone. So 1 phone, 2 phones, 3 phones, almost 4 phones. So this is huge. Anyway, let's enjoy. It looks like a good one. Right, so this pizza was absolutely savage. This is clearly the biggest pizza I've ever had in my life. Not that I eat too often, but this one was simply huge. I ate it all, and the thing is that I don't feel full at all. I'm just gonna walk 30 minutes. I have a train to Verona in a while. I'm just gonna get some steps here now after the pizza. But that's the beauty of eating this type of food here. Even though it's carb rich, you notice that it's made with good ingredients, good quality oil, no crappy stuff. So I mean, I ate the full pizza. I have no idea about the calories, and I don't even care. But this is just to show you that quality matters. Quality of the food here is outstanding. Now let's get some steps and get ready to Verona. And good evening from Verona. So this was a very rich day. Breakfast in Florence, lunch in Bologna, and now dinner in Verona. So far, very nice city, kind of small. Everything is close by, so it's not a huge city like Rome. Less people, but still a bit more than I was expecting. I was expecting Verona to be a little bit smaller, but it's. I mean, it seems that everything is close by. Amazing coffees, amazing restaurants so far. Not gonna spend here too long, just a couple of hours overnight, and tomorrow after I'm going to another Italian city before I wrap up this Italian trip. So for now, let's just explore here a little bit of the city, search for a nice restaurant, and no, I'm not gonna have a pizza again. We need to have balance. So I think one pizza per day is more than enough. So let's see now what's waiting for us. Let's explore a bit and search for a nice restaurant. Let's do this. Okay, and now here we have the dinner, roast beef, keeping it light. This is just roast beef with eggplant. After that massive lunch, I confess that it's now 8 p.m. and I'm still not that hungry because of the massive carb load. So keeping it light, just pure protein, a little bit of vegetables and some salad under this should be enough for today. So let's now smash this and then get our final walk in Verona by night. And dinner is done. So it was kind of light roast beef. I admit, still full from that pizza. It was huge. I have no idea about the amount of calories, but I would say 3,000 maybe, maybe more. Anyway, not gonna think about it. I have already 22,000 steps. So that's it. But yeah, this trip to Italy is almost coming to an end. I need to get back on track. But anyway, it feels good to load up on carbs and enjoy, and this is what we live for. This was a great one. The city looks outstanding, especially now that it's at night. I'm here next to the arena, and it looks great. It has a lot of movement. See here a bit inside. This is just to show you the importance of balance. So you cannot eat like this every single day and not do everything. The thing is that everything is a trade-off. So if you're on track most of the time, like 80 or 90% of the time, like most of the year you're on track, you're getting your workouts, you're getting your steps, you're eating good food, you're nailing your sleep, then you can have 5, 6, 7 days, maybe even 2 weeks of days like this, as long as, of course, as you balance. Because I mean, if you're eating pizza and ice cream and then you don't move and you just sit and then you drink soda and then you're not sleeping, if everything is bad, then of course it's going to have a huge impact on your shape, on your body, on your health. But if you do this from time to time, it's perfectly fine, it's perfectly acceptable. As you see, I'm eating pizza and pasta every day. I just stick to the water. I don't eat any fast food or any junk or burger or anything like that. So I try to keep it clean. And here, as I mentioned before, pizza and pasta are high quality, even though it's carb rich, but it's not the same as eating like Burger King or McDonald's. And of course, I'm walking a lot as well, which helps getting 27,000 steps per day. Of course, maybe when I go back to Dubai, my strength will be lower. Of course, I'm going to feel that I'm not. It's going to be, I think, 1 week, more than 1 week without weights, which of course will impact the strength. I'm going to feel 1 week a little bit weaker, but overall, then this is good for the nervous system, kind of reset the body, like a little bit less clean eating than I'm having in Dubai, walking more, lifting less, so kind of deloads my central nervous system and gives me margin then to load more. And it was kind of a deload week, let's call it like that. Anyway, let's keep walking and enjoy here Verona. Back to the hotel, much needed rest. It was a long day, starting in Florence, Bologna, finishing in Verona. The city is outstanding, way better than I was expecting. However, there is something which is a big issue for me, because I like to sleep with cold temperature, and I arrived to the room and it's kind of warm. I believe maybe 25 degrees or 26. I switch on the AC and I just basically hear a fan, and I thought maybe I don't know how to work with the AC. So I called the receptionist and they told me, no, you're not mistaken, you know how to work with the AC, but the mayor of the city is not allowing AC and heater to be on, because these are Italian regulations in some cities where they don't allow AC and heater for environmental purposes. Which I do respect, but for me it's a big issue because I am sweating. I have no idea how I'm gonna sleep like this. So besides the fact that I'm gonna sleep naked, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Hopefully I'm gonna have a good night's sleep, but I don't think I will with this temperature. Anyway, what they advised me to do is call the reception, and he told me the AC is not working, so simply open the window. That's basically what I'm doing, but it's exactly the same because I don't feel any wind coming inside. Anyway, I have a nice room, a decent one. It's just gonna be one night. Hopefully it's gonna be a good one. I don't know, but anyway, we're wrapping up this day. A long one, but a rewarding one. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this day with me, and I'll see you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips, for more travel, for more fitness, for more food, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.